pack up and come to Ghana,
Yes.
completely shift from tech
Yeah.
to agriculture, farming.
Yes.
What made you decide to do that?
People like to ask, why did you move to Ghana? And you know, my gut answer is,
But there's been some challenges across the country with illegal gold mining that they call galamsey in Ghana.
Yeah.
And what happens is through the process, when people are doing this illegal mining, eventually they are actually polluting a lot of the water in parts of the country. And so there's some communities that people are concerned about farming because they're like, where is the water coming from?
the rhinoceros beetle.
Ah,
Okay, they are big, nasty beetles. There they are, right? That would attack and kill a beautiful plant.
what is the biggest challenge you faced since starting this? Today, I'm coming at you from Mountain View Farms in the heart of the eastern region of Ghana to tell you an interesting story about a man who left a career in Silicon Valley, a tech company in Canada. He up and moved to Ghana with his family. And this is a really big change because to work in that industry and to now be in agriculture, what a shift. And moving from Canada to Ghana reminds me of me moving from Canada to Ghana. So I can't wait to hear the story of why he moved with his family to Ghana to start this farm. And he is on a mission to revolutionize the way we eat here in Ghana. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and all of the information that we'll talk about if you want to get in touch will be in the video description box below, as well as supporting this channel. All the links are in the video description below. So let's get into this episode. I am really excited about this one. Why would a successful couple uproot their comfortable lives in Canada to move back to Ghana and start a farm? With 70 acres of land, they're on a mission to provide food you can trust and revolutionize how we eat in Ghana. So we're here at Mountain View Farms in the heart of the eastern region. I'm here with Mause, who's the owner of this farm. Welcome to this episode.
Thank you. Thanks, Ivy.
I'm really excited about this because the way that we met was, of all places, at the gym.
Yep.
And then you told me you watched my videos, and then you shared your story about moving from Canada
Correct.
to Ghana.
Yeah.
And I found it really interesting, and I knew immediately I wanted to have you on the channel. So we had to kind of schedule it as to what was the best opportune time to do this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
We're here.
Yeah, we're here. We made it.
Yeah, we made it. And so let's take a walk through the farm and learn a little bit more about your story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, lots to share.
This farm, what are the things that you are growing here?
Before I answer your question directly, let me give some context, if you don't
Okay,
mind.
sure.
So we've got 70 acres of land here. And currently we've got 25 acres of coconuts planted. They are roughly 2 years old. And then we've got a fish farm that can house up to 100,000 pieces of fish. That's our capacity.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's not bad. I tend to be a little overambitious. Gets me into trouble sometimes. But as a result of the fish farm, we realized we had managed the water quite efficiently. And so now we've integrated a vegetable patch into the mix.
Okay.
So increasingly the farm is becoming integrated
Okay.
because what we do is we pump the nutrient-rich water from the fish farm to irrigate our vegetable patch.
Okay.
And we have several vegetable patches. One is on the left right now, as you can see. And so it is becoming an increasingly integrated exercise that we are very proud of. So we've got lettuce, we've got cucumbers, we just started cabbage. And oh yeah, we added goats too. Everybody loves goats, right? Everybody loves goats. So that's
meat eaters.
meat eaters. So I like to think of it as we have 4 lines of business here.
Okay.
For the long term, we have coconuts. And for the medium term, we've got fish, which can also be considered medium term. Then we've got vegetables. And we just began an animal farm, starting with goats. So 4 lines of business here.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's all integrated.
Okay. Now, to our left here,
Yes,
to your right watching, is the vegetable patch you were talking about.
correct.
Okay, so tell
Yeah,
me a little bit about this, because I see it looks like it's just starting. You just started. You just planted these?
we just planted these.
Mhm.
Yes, so you'd see they're very young, but these are cucumbers. Within 6 weeks, they're going to be taller than you and ready for harvest.
So I've never actually seen how cucumbers grow, to be quite
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
So for some reason, I just assumed that they were like, I don't know, they're growing in the ground or something, or I don't, like, excuse my ignorance for those of you who are farmers. I've never seen how cucumbers grow, and you're telling me it's going to be taller than me?
Yes, yes, in 6 weeks, for sure. Last year, no, sorry, since March,
Okay.
we've been growing cucumbers on the other vegetable patch. And you don't nurse them in a nursery, you put them directly into the soil. And within 6 weeks, they're quite large and ready for harvest. They grow fairly aggressively.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So you
cucumbers
have
for
a
you.
high turnover with making sales with the cucumber.
Correct. The whole idea is every 6 weeks, right, you can turn it over. But where we've kind of evolved to is we don't want to harvest every 6 weeks. We want to harvest all the time and nurse all the time and plant all the time. And so it's now very staggered. Okay. To do that, you require a nursery.
Okay.
And that's what's behind us.
Okay, so that's over there.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So we've just added a nursery. We are going to add a second one. And that puts us in a place to always deliver. We want to be delivering twice a week.
Okay.
So we harvest on Tuesdays and Thursdays and send that to market.
Fantastic.
That's the plan for the veggies.
Now
Yeah.
listening to you, I want to ask you, because
Yeah.
I know your background is in tech.
It's in software, yes.
Yeah, you were in software, and
Yeah.
so you left Canada.
Mhm.
You know, you grew up in Ghana.
Yes.
Moved to Canada. You were there for like 30 years.
35 years almost.
And then pack up and come to Ghana.
Yes.
Completely shift from tech
Yeah.
to agriculture, farming.
Yes.
What made you decide to do that?
So I moved to Ghana, and I like to think about it as, you know, people like to ask, why did you move to Ghana? And, you know, my gut answer is, why not? I come from here, so why not? But I will answer your question as asked. Okay, I can be naughty sometimes. It's serious. A bunch of things happened. For us and for me, it began with COVID. When COVID happened, it brought to me one of these existential moments and questions. Why am I here? And then living in North America, George Floyd happened at the same time. I had a lot of time to think through this. And at that point so we decided, my wife and I, we said, you know, we don't feel, just something doesn't feel right now. Okay, so maybe we should consider, you know, moving to Ghana. So we got into the process of winding down. And then 2 things happened that kind of cemented it for us. One, I was having an uncomfortable conversation with my employer. One of those conversations. And I was also talking to friends of mine who had been in the tech, you know, business for as long as I had been, you know, 30 plus years. And we're all first generation immigrants, and we know how it is. We work extremely hard, and we were getting tired, quite frankly. So we're all looking for change. And then for me personally, we lost our daughter.
Sorry.
So once that happened, it just felt like we needed to just change. The circumstances were quite bizarre, so we decided to come to Ghana. So it was, you know, a bunch of things that got accelerated by, you know, other things, and we find ourselves here.
Okay. So did it have anything to do with race? Because you said it was an uncomfortable conversation.
Oh, no, race, no, absolutely not. 35 years in North America, I would tell you, I've never had a single incident of race targeted at me. No, never
You're
happened.
lucky.
Fine. But
That's good.
I was also a very open and expressive, you know, human being. And so I mingled well. I flat out say I excelled among all the races and people that I met. I have great friends from various race backgrounds. in Canada. But here's what happened. Especially when my daughter died, the fatigue just wore on me and I wasn't performing well at work. So it came as no surprise to me when my boss called me and said, "Hey, buddy, not like this." I was ready, right? And by that time, my wife and I had already had a conversation about moving to Ghana. So we moved. I'm very proud of Canada, and you'd find, as you would see later, a bunch of the fish ponds are actually named after Canadian provinces, and I've honored our indigenous people as well by naming some of the ponds after them.
Okay, so we'll see that when
we'll see that when we look. We go look at the fish ponds. Yeah.
So I'm curious to know that. Sorry, you were going to say something.
No, I was going to say here's a veggie patch. We've just begun transplanting from the nursery to these areas. The cucumbers are special. We don't nurse them. We plant them directly into the ground. Okay. Okay. And everything is drip irrigated. Okay. Right. And so we don't rely on the rain to make this work. Okay. And then you see cabbages and lettuce on the other side. On the other side. And so we're going to plant all of these and then move to the other patch. Okay.
All right, so this is where the lettuce is.
Correct.
I could see them slowly sprouting.
Yeah. These were transplanted 2-3 days ago.
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah, 2-3 days ago, and they all came from that nursery. Okay. Yeah.
Now, in Ghana, people watching may not know, but there's been some challenges across the country with illegal gold mining that they call galamsey in Ghana. And what happens is, through the process, when people are doing this illegal mining, eventually they are actually polluting a lot of the water in parts of the country. And so there's some communities that people are concerned about farming because they're like, where is the water coming from? I know somebody who said she doesn't eat vegetables from Ghana anymore. She imports them. Or she buys them from places that import. So like there's a farmer's market that she goes to and she'll ask them where some of the stuff came from, and then she'll buy the imported one because she said she's afraid of some of the things being planted using some of the water that has gone bad from the illegal gold mining. What are you doing to make sure that your water source is clean? Okay,
so when you do something like this, at least in my training, you find a mission that you can put your energy into, and my wife and I have found that mission. And we call it producing food you can trust. Yes, I am acutely aware of that challenge in Ghana where our water bodies, in some regions, not everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I said, in some areas.
Are very polluted, okay? We are located in a place that is in a basin. We call it Mountain View Farm for a reason. So we are surrounded by almost 360 degrees of mountains. Okay, with absolutely no chance of upstream activity. Look around you. It is green. Yeah.
The goal of Mountain View Farms is to produce food that you can trust, and they ensure that all of the water sources they use has not been contaminated.
So welcome to our nursery, and these are cabbage seedlings. Okay, so we have, let's see, 6,000. Oh, I'm falling.
Careful.
Okay, part of the story. We've got, so on July 25th, we nursed 6,336 seedlings of cabbages. Okay. And the germination rate is quite good, as you can tell. So we are going to transplant these as well by the end of this week. Okay. It was supposed to be done a couple of days ago, so we're a bit behind. Okay. But no worries. But if I could bring you here we've got lettuce, right? And these shelves are empty because we are just transplanting these into the field. Okay. The cucumbers weren't nursed here. You don't nurse those. Right. You put them straight into the ground.
And then they grow.
Exactly.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Okay.
So Yeah.
It's great. Well, job well done.
Thank you. Yeah. So these will be ready for market in 6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, in 6 weeks, this will be ready for market.
And what's happening here? I see these leaves here.
Oh, yes. So you wouldn't believe this. If you look in the nursery, we've got shade cloth up there. So it cuts the sun by 60% to make sure the seedlings grow healthily.
Okay.
Here's what happened. Ghana, from June to about September, it's not very sunny.
Right.
So the 60% shade cloth, like we went overboard then in reducing how much sun is required for the lettuce seedlings. So we've had to come out and nurse additional seedlings for lettuce over here, out in the open, so they can get some sunshine.
Okay.
Our goat operation is just started. We started with 20 goats 3 months ago. We are currently at 27 or so. But the strategy is to have a lot of females. We want to get to fighting weight, kind of 150 to 200 females, and then you have a business. Okay? So you keep selling off the males. Well, so you don't want incest, right? The goats kind of are not smart that way.
Okay.
Yeah, they go after their own. Okay. So you sell off the males and keep the females, and they keep reproducing. Okay. The trick is to find healthy males from outside to come cross your females, and then you have a business. But we are producing them for meat, essentially. Okay. So that's
Ghanaians love goat meat.
Ghanaians love their goat kebabs.
Caribbeans also like goat meat.
Yeah,
well.
they do. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a healthy market for goats, right? And so we are hoping there's a line of business there. We are lucky today because it got sunny.
Yeah, because it was overcast. It is rainy season right now.
Yeah.
For people watching in Ghana, rainy season, June, July, August, a part of May as well.
Yeah.
Usually it's overcast and the temperature is usually cooler than the rest of the year.
Yes.
So you've been experiencing that, and you mentioned how it's affecting with the growth.
Surprisingly,
yes.
We need sun. Can you imagine in Ghana? Sun, where are you? Yeah.
Oh.
We reserved these 2 areas. There's been a lot of interest in camping, if you can believe it, in Ghana these days.
Yes, people are doing a lot of camping trips. People are going places to
and so
get in nature.
Correct. So imagine that there's a bunch of tents here, right? This whole area is like fit for camping. Okay, we've got a washroom. And so it is beginning to seem like the agro-tourism aspect of it, which we had no plans for, could actually be another line of business that comes out of this. Okay, sooner than we thought. Because we've built a lot of infrastructure, right? The road, the water, the machines, right? The fish ponds, the irrigation. It's that's what you need to make this successful. And we've done all of that. So now we are ready.
All right, so we are heading towards the various little lakes you have, or ponds for the fish.
They call them ponds, fish ponds.
Fish ponds.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So how many of them are there?
We've got 7 of them.
Okay, so we're approaching one of your fish ponds.
Yes, yes.
How many fish would be in one of these?
Okay, so this takes 10,000 pieces of fish.
10,000?
Yeah, 10,000. And this is the smallest of our ponds.
Wow.
So this was the first pond we dug. Okay, there was nothing here. It was marshland. There was nothing here, and we could never come here because you'd be in water up to your knees. And then the engineer came and said, "Hey, Mousy, you think you came to set up a coconut farm, but truthfully, you can have a fish farm here." And I'm like, "What fish farm?" So the big machines came, dug up the place, and all the water just got sucked into the pond. So these ponds are created naturally.
Okay.
Okay. So again, the water comes from the mountains and settles in the pond.
Okay.
So our water again is very fresh, very clean, very safe.
Okay.
That's what we raise our fish in.
Okay.
And then of course we pump water from here to, to fertilize the veggie fields.
Okay. And so
Yeah.
with the 10,000 fish,
Yeah.
when they, how long does it take to go from being, a little
Tadpole.
yeah, to being fully grown?
4 months.
4 months.
Correct. More is better, yes. If you keep them longer, they get bigger.
Okay.
But our target is anything between, they call it a smoking size. So anything between 500 to about 700 grams, not quite a kilo.
Okay.
A kilo is too big.
Okay.
So 500 to 700 grams, all things being equal, it takes about 4 months
Okay.
to get to that weight. And then you harvest them.
Okay.
And I'll tell you a short story.
All right.
So being new to this, what did we do? We put in 40,000 fish, 45,000 fish last year, fed them, only to find out that the market women came and the deal wasn't too good.
Oh.
No, because they come and buy it raw
Okay.
and smoke it
Okay.
and sell it back to me. I'm thinking, how can I build all this infrastructure and then just hand over my business to someone who just comes and takes it off my hand? So we said, no, let's do 5,000 this time around. Apply all the lessons we've learned. Add a smoker in a professional way. Smoke the fish ourselves, add value, and and sell. And in the process, I can guarantee you that we are one of the few farmers in Ghana that own and operate our own farm and also produce fish to the standard that we have done. Our customers love the fish. In a couple of weeks, it should be FDA approved, and we should be able to start selling to the diaspora. The customers who have bought our fish have come back 2 times, 3 times, and are saying that we love what you've done. Okay, so we believe we should be applying the same thinking to the goats, right? The coconut, add value, and that's how you can build a good business.
Okay.
We've demonstrated that with the fish already. So we're quite proud of it.
Okay. I see the guys working back here.
Yes. So we are just about to expand fish again. So we went from 45,000, learned some lessons, did 5,000 over there, applied the lessons, and we're just about to scale up again. Okay. So right about next week, we expect fish fingerlings back in here again, and that's the work they're doing to prep for it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I noticed beside there's Manitoba, which is one of the provinces in Canada. There's 10 provinces and 3 territories.
Territories, yes.
You have all of those names here, or just some?
Well, I've got 7.
Okay.
I've got 7 ponds, so I can't fit every province and territory into this.
You are right.
And we
don't.
have
Manitoba.
So we have Manitoba.
Is that one of your favorite provinces?
Actually, I've spent sweet little nothing time in Manitoba.
I've been there once.
I've been there once too.
When I was a
but I lived in Alberta.
Yes.
So maybe
the next
that's
one
where.
is Alberta.
Yes, that's where we should be standing.
Okay, so we have Alberta, and then which other ones? I saw Nunavut here.
Yes, Nunavut. I didn't want to forget our indigenous people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So I named one Nunavut.
Okay. And you
so
have provinces all over.
our
here.
provinces.
Yeah.
I lived. Canada is a part of me.
Yes.
Okay. I lived there, worked there, thrived there, raised my children there. And so it just felt right that I should bring some Canada in here. Okay. So that's why we named the ponds after. Canadians love their water and their lakes. You know that.
Yes.
Yes. So that's where that inspiration is coming from.
Okay.
Okay. So the day we have barbecues here, and literally today we brought the barbecues here.
What are you planning on barbecuing?
Oh, catfish.
Okay.
Goat.
Okay. So the barbecuing is different than the smoking.
Oh yeah, no, this is just for pleasure.
Just to have fun.
Just for fun.
Just to have fun.
Yeah,
okay.
we have to have some fun too, you know.
Yeah, of
no,
course.
it's just for fun.
Of course.
Yes,
of course.
but we've set up all these areas under these palm trees.
Okay.
For rest and relaxation.
All right. Okay.
Yes, there's a canal that we've dug. It's fairly deep. It's 300 meters long from over there to over here, and about maybe 20 meters wide. That is the heart and soul of this operation. No water, no farm.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see tubes everywhere you go around here, and it all comes from the fish ponds and the canal. We named the canal the Ottawa Canal. That's what we've named it. And so that's where all the water comes and collects for us. And then we harness that into every and anywhere that we need water on the farm.
Okay. So we've talked a lot about the fish ponds, how you do the smoking and barbecuing for fun, and how you've gotten good feedback from people who said that they really like the product. And I saw that one of your team members had brought out a package of the smoked catfish. If he can bring it out so we can show it to everyone.
Yeah. So hello everybody. This is a product we're extremely proud of. So as I said earlier on, last year we did 45,000 fish, and we raised these this fish to the highest standards, only to find them in the hands of bluntly market women who smoke it, and the fish ends up exposed to the elements and lots of flies in the marketplace. Sorry to be blunt, but I see all these upwardly mobile men and women in Ghana in fancy SUVs. Okay, I see the diaspora leaving Ghana every day, buying that fish, right, covered with flies, trying to, deal with spoilage, trying to deal with the smell in their luggage. And I'm thinking, there's got to be a better way. Okay, so we set out to stop working with the market women. We built our own smoker, okay, and it's been FDA approved, the facility. And in 2 weeks, we are going to be fully FDA approved of the fish as well. But what we've done is we've created this product. Okay, it has a bunch of attributes that are key differentiators from anything you'd find in the marketplace. It's not just packaged; it is vacuum sealed. The fish are raised in earthen ponds, which is as natural as it gets. They are not in tanks. When we smoke, we don't just use any kind of wood. We only smoke the fish using charcoal in a kiln. Okay, and so we have, and it's as our process is very hygienic, again FDA approved. And so we are proud of this. We began selling this 5 months ago-ish, and we've had repeat customers from the diaspora, Canada, US. We've had repeat customers locally, and people are saying, Mousy, blow this up. Make sure this gets into our hands. And so that's the product we are very proud of. We've added value. It is an extremely good product that we're proud of.
And what's the difference between smoking it with charcoal or using wood? Does that change the taste, the quality? Like, what's the difference?
Consistency. That's what we look for. And charcoal burns very cleanly. Okay, I've seen people out there, randomly smoking fish with any kind, of material, and we're saying that no, we're just going to focus on charcoal. Okay. So we buy charcoal from the village. We don't make our own charcoal, but charcoal is charcoal, and that's what we use. Yeah. Right. So what we shoot for is consistency. So it's food you can trust. We're on a mission, right? Food you can trust.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've seen the package.
Yeah.
And you told us all about it, and that you do charcoal for the smoking. Let's go see the facility where you do all of your smoking. It's just around here, you said, right?
Yes, it is.
So let's go take a look.
Yeah. And from one thing I learned in software is when you start a business, as this one is, it's a startup. Mm-hmm. So you go scrappy, right? Scrappy as in it can appear disorganized, but it is still very focused. Okay. And so as a general rule, we've been slow to invest, right? Except for the fish. In the fish area, we've kind of gone all out. Okay. And so our losses were interesting, but I'm hoping our gains will be just as interesting.
What is the biggest challenge you face since starting this?
Cost overrun. Cost.
The cost.
Yeah, the cost.
And are you
The
doing this out of your pocket?
infrastructure buildup
Okay.
is way more than I had anticipated.
Okay.
Right? Way more than my wife and I had anticipated. And so that creates some tension, but that's the biggest surprise.
Okay.
You don't know you're going to build a road. You don't know you're going to build washrooms. You don't know you need a little house. You don't know you need fencing. Okay? We've just added a tractor. Okay? You don't know you need storage. You don't know you're going to build a smoker, right? You don't know you have to add a whole bunch of ponds.
Yeah.
It adds up.
Yeah.
You don't know you need to build nurseries. It adds up.
So
It's the right thing to do. It's the right push.
right.
But it adds up.
So did you do this all yourself, you and your wife, with your own personal savings, or did you have someone partner with you?
My wife doesn't know this. I robbed a bank.
Hey.
No. No,
He's joking. He's joking.
No, I'm not. No, I didn't rob a bank. Please. I should be more serious. But yeah, it's self-funded.
Okay.
100% self-funded.
Okay.
So yeah, after a while, you see light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
But it bites a bit.
Right.
Yeah, for sure, it bites a bit.
So
but,
we're entering the space that you do your smoking?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Go inside.
Here, we have our sink. So this is where we do all the washing. Okay. So we wash the fish here. Okay. We've got our scales and things for weighing. And then, if you could just pan around, this is where the actual smoking takes place. I think this holds about 70 kilos of fish per batch, and this is where we have the charcoal. So this is the fuel. Yeah, we're not smoking fish today.
Okay.
We've just emptied that pond,
Okay.
and we're going to be smoking fish, I think, tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. So we emptied the big pond into a surface pond just for a day or two, and then we bring them here.
Okay, so there's different racks.
Correct.
I can see there's like shelving for racks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part about doing this?
My favorite part about doing this is the build-up of a business. Yeah. I've always wanted to build a business, right? And I've worked in a big company. I worked in the last 18 years of my career. I worked for a Silicon Valley company. So I have a good sense of how to build for scale. And that is why we've invested a lot in the infrastructure. It is painful, but my favorite part is almost the adrenaline that comes from the risk. Right? You're building all this infrastructure. Is it going to pay off?
Yeah.
But I also find that every time we add a little bit more infrastructure, the future looks bright. The story is coming together. Find the problem, which is, we import too much of what we eat. Way too much.
Yeah, in Ghana, so much stuff is important.
Like, I looked online, over $1 billion of just vegetable products were imported into Ghana.
That's so insane.
Every year, over $1 billion. Not everything.
Yeah.
Just vegetables and vegetable products imported into Ghana every year.
And we have a lot of fertile land
Yes,
here.
and yet our well-to-do, middle class and up, don't have access to a salad. It doesn't make sense. Okay, we're importing. We're just not managing ourselves well. Okay, so the part that excites me is the fact that I believe I'm building something. We are building something that would last. I truly believe so.
Yeah. This here, can people buy it now? Like, if people are watching and they want to buy it, how will they get it?
We have a website and we have my phone number.
Okay, we'll put it on the screen.
We'll put it on the screen when it's ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in the description of the video.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So far we are scrappy. Everything we are producing is selling.
Okay.
Right.
Good.
It's selling without even trying. Because people love it.
I tried it. I liked it. Yeah. I tried it. I liked it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's give this back, and then we'll head over to where your coconuts are.
Yes. Let's go do that.
Yeah, so let's head over to the coconuts.
Coconuts are good. It's a hot
I
country.
love coconuts.
Yeah.
Mause's farm is about 76 acres with 25 acres dedicated to coconuts. Agriculture is a major economic contributor to Ghana's economy, with the market projected to reach over 21 billion by 2030. Agriculture is 19.6% of Ghana's GDP and employs about 40% of the workforce. Choosing farming as a business in Ghana is a great option for the diaspora. We are here to see this coconut tree and talk about, how they grow and what you do and everything. Because I always knew that coconut trees take a few years to grow, right?
They do. They do.
So how old is this one?
This one is exactly 2 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's quite tall. Ideally, this is what you see in your spreadsheet. You want all of them to grow at this rate. Mm-hmm. And I would say a good 30% of the farm, of the coconut farm, we have 25 acres of it. A good 30% of it is growing very, very beautifully. It's nature.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2,000 trees here, over 25 acres. So not everything would grow at the same rate.
Okay.
Some would die naturally, and you would have to replace them. But over time, it all levels out.
Okay.
One thing I wanted to share is this: you watch videos and they say, "Yeah, coconut farming is good. Get into it." Here's what people don't tell you: there is work. There's always work, a lot of work.
Yeah.
So for coconuts, one of the things you need to be very wary of is the rhinoceros beetle.
Ah.
Okay, they are big, nasty beetles. There they are, right? That would attack and kill a beautiful plant or tree crop like this. So what you do is that you find ways and means to trap them.
Okay.
And this net does an amazing job trapping them and killing them.
Okay.
The other work associated with coconuts is you need to manure it. Okay, so twice a year you need to bring in a whole bunch of manure and spread around the base of each tree. And then probably the hardest of them all is weed control.
Weed control.
Weed control.
Okay.
Yes. We try as much as possible on this farm not to use a whole bunch of weedicides, right? So we take care of our weeds mechanically. So either manually, which we've done to date, or up until last week when we acquired a small tractor. So the tractor's job is to, we mount the mower at the back of it.
Okay.
And all it does is weed.
Okay.
Mow. Okay. And so there's a lot of work associated with this, right? And it all has to be timed properly. But the expectation is that this is 2 years old now. But for those that are growing at this rate, in their 3.5 to 4 year time period, they should start fruiting.
Right. And how many years does a coconut fruit continue coming? Because it's like, so there's some plants.
30 years.
Oh, 30 years.
30 years, okay. Yes. Yeah, and I think it's the only tree crop that fruits every month.
Every month?
Every month, yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I think so.
I guess it makes sense why we see so many coconuts sold around Ghana.
Yes. So, if you take care of it, as we believe we are, it would take care of you. So this is how it all started, by the way.
Coconuts is how it started?
It didn't start with fish. It didn't start with veggies. It didn't start with goats.
It started with coconuts.
Coconuts, right? And so all these other things they came by way of discovery and organic growth, right? Yeah. So this is the foundational crop of the farm. We just found other things that are equally interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Equally interesting.
You've done a great job here.
I've become a farmer, Ivy.
You went from a Silicon Valley tech company in Canada to farmer in Ghana.
Farmer in Ghana.
Yeah.
But you know what's interesting? The leadership and innovation principles are identical. Okay. Find a mission, build a vision around it, hire great talent, and frankly, work your ass off to make it happen. Like it's all in the execution. Yeah. It's all in the execution. You have to work hard. You have to be present. You can't be an absentee farmer, right? You have to be here. And so it takes some work. And confession time, more work than I'd anticipated, but you can also adjust to it and lean into it and enjoy it, right? I really encourage it because I think ultimately we come from here, right? We come from here, and if I can do this, you can.
If you can do it, you can.
If I can do it, you can. But no, jokes aside, right? We've got to get to a place where we can trust the food that we produce, right?
Yeah.
And we are making it happen here at Mountain View Farms by reducing our dependency on weedicide, with, making sure our water is safe. I can drink it, right, as it flows from the mountain.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. So I know earlier we were talking about where people can contact you for the smoked fish.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody wants to engage with your business to get the coconuts, to get the lettuce, the cucumbers, those things,
the fish,
how are they connecting with you to do that? You're doing like wholesale, retail, like how are you doing it?
Actually, we do all our production here, and then we wholesale in Tema, very close to Accra, to make sure deliveries are facilitated. So we transport at our own cost. We transport all these vegetables and the fish to Tema. The phone number is 054-465-5158. If it rings, we'll pick up. Okay? Yeah.
Is it also on WhatsApp?
It's on WhatsApp, yes. You can find us on WhatsApp. So, in terms of who we are targeting, right now, particularly for the fish, because it's ready and and good to go. Here's diaspora behavior. Everybody comes to Ghana, and on their way back to Germany, the States, Canada, the UK, everybody wants some catfish. Okay, we are, I would argue, the best source for catfish in Ghana today. We're the only one vacuum sealing, right? All the attributes is vacuum sealed. It's earthen pond raised, it's smoked using charcoal, and the water, especially the water, is not laced with minerals that you don't want. It comes from here, and it comes from here into this basin, and that's what goes into your fish. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And it doesn't spoil because it's not in the market where they see it spoiling, right? They take it back home, reheat it, and bring it back to you.
That happens?
Absolutely, it happens. Okay, like within a day, okay, of our fish being smoked, it is vacuum sealed. Within one day, not a single fly has landed on it, right? It is hygienically processed. We wear gloves, we wear caps. It's FDA approved. The FDA has been here to, we have they have their list of requirements, and we've met them all, right? So it's safe. It's good for you.
Well done.
Yeah,
Well done.
treat yourself well.
Well done.
Yeah,
Well done.
buy fish from Mountain View Farms. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's one thing we're proud of, for sure.
Thanks for showing me the farm.
No, thank you from the gym to
I know,
now
from the
now
gym
now
to
here.
the farm.
Yeah. So everybody, I didn't think I could be starstruck. Can I tell the story?
You can tell the story.
So I'm in the gym doing my thing at the Lisa Hotel. I turn around. Ivy Prosper. Oh, that's you, Ivy. Oh, Ivy, that's you. Yes, I was starstruck. That's how I met Ivy in person. Because the truth is, my wife and I had been watching you for 3 years. Okay.
Thank you.
For 3 years.
Thank you.
Yes, and so being Canadian,
Yeah.
I thought it was a good connection there for this story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we met, and then we're able to come and show people what you're doing. And I'm wishing you nothing but greatness and abundance here, that
Thank you.
continues to grow and get all of the people onto your products.
Yeah.
And the salad revolution.
The salad revolution is on, guys.
The salad revolution.
Yes.
Hashtag salad revolution. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. All the information on how you can get his products will be in the description of the video, as well as it should be on the screen for you to reach out to him and get some of his goods. Thank you. I really appreciate you. My name is Ivy Prosper. Thanks for watching, where I'm telling stories from Africa to the world.